It's The Show, and it comes your way next. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So now here is Juan Soto. And we are set for baseball here this evening. The pitch. And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida.
First pitch, 7-10.
The 1-0 home.
Nope. Wow. Only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball? This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. The 2-1. Fouled off.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And another foul ball. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 11 home runs, and 33 driven in. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Dickerson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 276 the average coming in for him, 8 home runs, and an even 20 RBIs. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Scherzer racked up over 2,300 innings of work on major league mounds and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting second.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He went about his business last month. Very patient, very disciplined. He had an on-base percentage of over 500. When you get on base that often, you're going to score a lot of runs. And when you score runs, you're going to help your team win a lot of games.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Batting third. The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. Now that's popped up, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-1. Bases are empty here with two men out.
Nope.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder Victor
The
Robles.
center fielder, Victor Robles.
Now here's the first offering. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Lopez has registered more than 80 innings of work with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
A ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Batting fifth. The
In
second
now for
baseman,
Washington, Starlin Castro. First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
The count now at 2-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Chisholm ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 8, Carter Kieboom.
Base is empty, 2 away, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. First offering. Hit in the air to center field. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the speed threat, John Birdie.
The third baseman, John Birdie.
Now here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Scherzer has registered more than 80 innings of work, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. And there's ball 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Dickerson.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. The 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Two and one now. Three and one to the Marlins left fielder. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
Batting sixth, the second baseman.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll step in here at 275. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Comes set and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Soto gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Marlins leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here it comes.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And it's quickly 0-2. And Lucroy behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he pops it up back behind second base. Chisholm backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting it, the right fielder, number 3, Hernan Perez.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Hernan Perez. Tried to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First offering. The windup and the 0-1. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a swinging bunt. Here comes the 0-1. Cutter low, 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. Third inning, no score to this point. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Here now is Juan Soto. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Nationals leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Anderson.
For the Marlins, the right fielder, Brian Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. This one's down. It's the first hit for the Marlins, and it's going to be for extra bases. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher do it next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
To the plate now, Pablo Lopez, as he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball one. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Anderson takes his lead at third with one away. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So a man at third here with two gone, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. He's set, and the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
comes set, the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And, oh, look out, as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is gonna clear the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
At the plate now Miguel Rojas.
Shortstop, Miguel.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Hard on the ground towards short. Turner gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in Miami. It's now 2-0 Miami. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. First offering on its way. Trey Turner is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. One and one. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 0-1. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Victor Robles digging in now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 misses off the plate.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
The 2-0. High and deep down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Too high, ball 3. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Pickoff move to second, and a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
So here's Starlin Castro as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you air mail.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 left for Washington. They're down 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, John Birdie.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Next, it'll be Corey Dickerson. first pitch on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Stepping in next, Jazz Chisholm. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Miami down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right. Thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Nationals,
Carter Kieboom digs in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Now at the plate here is Jonathan Lucroy. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, usually the 2nd time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that one yanked just foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box, Hernan Perez. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Nationals nothing. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and now it'll be the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
In his career, Alfaro carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Brian Anderson.
In now, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Castro's got it. There's one. On to Zimmerman, and they get them both.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So now to the plate, Pablo Lopez. As he grounds one briskly to short. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Marlins down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Juan Soto to the plate now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Chisholm over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. So here is Trey Turner. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Next up, Ryan Zimmerman. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Lifted in the air out to right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're still down. It's 2-0. Kyle McGowan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Washington, number 61.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike. No, that's low.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2 balls and a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. First offering. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing going. Look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff.
Well, you know he didn't get cheated right there. He swung so hard he lost the bat. Gotta believe he's going to get some jabs and take some heat when he gets back to the dugout.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. Down the first baseline. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're up 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Victor Robles. First offering on its way.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
On its way is pitch number 75. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Good waist pitch, 1-2. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. Now the first pitch. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Now to the plate, here is Carter Kieboom. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Castro leads off first with 1 away. Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Here comes the 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 28, Jonathan Lucroy.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. From the belt, the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Nationals lead one. They trail it here 2-0.
Seventh-inning stretch.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, John Birdie.
Third baseman, John.
First offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Lucroy has it, and he makes the throw to first. Birdie is retired, and there's one away. Next, here is Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready now is Jazz Chisholm. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Nothing doing here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Marlins 2 and the Nationals nothing.
Leading off for Washington, the right fielder, number 3, Hernan Perez.
First delivery to him. Hernan Perez is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Aguilar has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
There's a line drive base hit to left field.
Now batting, number 61.
Luis Garcia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Perez gets his lead at first, nobody out. too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
At the plate, Juan Soto, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, Dero, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Runners on first with 1 down. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Ready on 1 and 2. To first. Fielded cleanly. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Marlins on top, 2-0. Ryan Harper is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the speedy catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Harper typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson. And he fouls this one off. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. fouled off. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Garrett Cooper will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He's set. Here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 5 homers and 22 RBIs. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Miami down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Yimi Garcia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat is Trey Turner.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Change up low, 2-0. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Here it comes. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The 3-1 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. From the stretch.
Whoa, that's down.
Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball hit hard towards center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Victor Robles is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fouled away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Runners are at first and third with none out. Popped him up. Alfaro is there. Makes the play, one away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Now at the plate, Starlin Castro singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Ready with the 1-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Striding in is Carter Kieboom, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Has a look, now the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Oh, now a line drive. This is going to get down. A potential game changer in the making. 1 run scores. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
John Curtis enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Stepping in once again is Jonathan Lucroy. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Chisholm backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Hernan Perez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit hard up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Kieboom ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. But the runner's back easily. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Dickerson. He can't get there as it falls in. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Anderson's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the 9th as a huge 9th inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ball game. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Nationals are out in front here, 4-2. Bill Perez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Here's Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this throw gets away from him.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Marte leads off second with nobody out. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas grounded out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, John Verdi. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set, and the pitch.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, You have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. He makes the catch, and the Nationals will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Nats came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ryan Harper claims the win out of the pen, his first. Bill Perez closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors,